Made this post today. Seemed like I got a little bit of heat on it. That's good, man. That's real good. I want that. We don't only want the heat. We want the smoke. All the heat, all the smoke, all of it, all the time. So I just started thinking about this message or this post I put out. Talk about men in church. And the reason a lot of men will not attend church, and if they will attend church, they have a hard time adjusting to church because the church has gone women-centric or female-centric. The messages are female-centric. What I mean by that is the man in the pulpit, the pastor in the pulpit, has become so used to preaching to predominantly women that a lot of it has to do with feelings and obscure thoughts and real spiritual answers and no black and white answers, no hard truths, no hey, do this and don't do that, and hey, take up your cross, hey, get rid of your sin. It's come to like these very ooey gooey type messages and me-centric messages and feel good and emotions and feelings, and that's not where men live. Next is the music, the worship. We want men to stand and sway and worship and carry on like, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous because a man who's a blue-collar man will not worship like a college-age student who has no family, no bills, no responsibilities. He can't even connect with just these rhythms and sounds and, you know, repetitive word over word over word over word. He's eventually going to go, man, what? I don't get this. You don't know what the words are. Don't know what the meanings are. Don't know what we're singing about, who we're singing to. It's very feelings and oriented. And I said this in the post. I said, you know, it's not crazy because the men who write and the women who write a lot of these worship songs, big, you know, deep worship songs, one side of their gifting is they're artistic people, and that comes with a lot of feelings, up and down feelings, emotions, big mood swings. You know, if you ever met real artistic people, they have highs and lows, extreme highs, extreme lows. Most men live in a pretty moderate area. They don't have real highs and real lows, especially blue-collar workers, blue-collar men, you know, normal men who are dealing with life don't live in their feelings all the time and don't live with their emotions all the time. And even if they do, they don't express them, and they definitely don't express them in public. Then we got into one part of the post was about the decorations in the church, and I know that bugs some people because most churches you go into, especially in the South, are they're all these little mauve colors, whatever mauve is, like a purplish pink, light floral patterns, over too many flowers, too many pictures, too many decor. Man doesn't relate. I said those buildings should be neutral at best. Neutral, just neutral, nothing. Like, it could be a building with anything, and that's good. That's really good. Or it could be, you know, plain, like the one theme, very simplistic. Light on the decoration could be very like you go as far as neutral and trying to reach women or men. But let me tell you this: less is better. Neutral's best. Like, you go in there and go, the room is not the most important thing. That's great. Man, I hope this don't hurt people's feelings, because I'm not in it for the feelings. I'm in it to let you know man, sometimes in the church world, we want unrealistic things. We want men to walk in and engage in this emotional feels and never have a mission, never know what the truth is, never know that we have a goal, and never get out and get to practice. Like, men are very goal-oriented. They like to take on tasks, and they like to finish things. Okay? So why would you always be talking about these things that God's doing and wanting to do, but yet you never, all you do is meet, get into emotions, get into the feels, talk about like you're going to go out and do some things, but never do them. Real men eventually will go, y'all are all talk. You're all talk, no walk. You're all pep rally, no games played. Then you start losing men who, yes, they want to come and hear and worship and praise God, and they want to get a message, and they want to hear from what God's got to say to speak into their lives. But the next thing they don't want to do is always be talking about those things and never do anything, never participate, never go build a porch, never go clean up a yard, never go help a widow, never do some, real rubber meets the road type activity. Never go, clean up the neighborhood, never fix a fence, go down and pick some people up and feed them and talk to them, go down and get a sports team together and, teach some kids some ball and go out and do some work on somebody's car that's in the community that needs a car fixed. I don't know, just, it's very weird that the church, and it's not women's fault at all. I'm not trying to blame women. Women have been the church for probably the last 2-3 decades. Maybe longer than that. Probably 40 years. They've been the church. They've kept it together. They kept it running. They kept it going. They've kept the lights on, the doors open, the place clean. They've kept mission going. They've kept a pastor. I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying we tend to need men in our country, but our church is so anti-men a lot of times that it's not even funny. We need to be able to minister to men and meet them where they're at. And I said something, I don't know if I covered this already or not, but this is more of a rant than it is a message. I said this right here. I said, a lot of times the men, they want black and white answers. They want, tell me what to do. Tell me what not to do. A lot of times in the church, we speak in spiritual terms, in biblical verses, and we want to that was so deep, Most men don't live there. And if you talk like that too much to a guy, this is what I post. This is really good. If you talk that way to too many guys, they will try to pretend like they know what you were talking about, leave there confused, and they'll never come back again. Not to you, because they'll be like, they're talking some language and using some words, and they're making me seem like a fool. Because I'm not a mechanic. So if I sit around with mechanics and they're talking all like mechanical jargon all the time about what they fixed and how they fixed it and all these different things, after a while they'll be like, hey Kevin, you know what I'm talking about? And they probably know I don't know what they're talking about. But instead of looking foolish or whatever, I'll go, yeah, but if I see those 2 or 3 people talking together and they didn't include me and they didn't give me some, they didn't try to bring me in with straight black and white facts that I could understand, I'm not going to go and get into that group again because they didn't incorporate me. They didn't draw me in and let me come in. So here, let's end this little rant with this, the church trying to get men in it. Make the message men-centric. You know what I'm saying? Black and white, crystal clear, easy to understand. Give them direction. Let the music, I mean, I don't mind having a good worship song or two in there, but have a song that they can connect to, that they can relate to, that they can understand. And don't always just be about meeting. Not, Wednesday, Sunday, Sunday night, Wednesday, Sunday, Sunday night. Every once in a while, get out in the community and do something. Go camping, go fishing, work in the community, go feed some folks, build some steps, fix a car, paint a house, do something that they can get hands on and feel used. Go clean an elderly person's yard or house up. I mean, outside wise. Bush hog something. Do something manly. You know what I'm saying? And here's the next part. Take some of that doggone, God, I'm glad I'm not preaching to my church here. I know that. Take some of those floral decorations. Take some of them, get out of some of those pastel colors. Stop wearing people out with what you like and just make it neutral, make it kind of cool, make it kind of like industrial, neutral. It's not a man thing, it's not a woman thing, it's just a neutral thing. It's a place where we worship God, and it's cool looking, or it's neat, it's plain, great. It's just some ideas if you really want to reach men. If you don't, do what you're doing. God bless. Have a great day.